Welcome to ourmedicalforms.com. Here we will show you how to enter and set up your practice with our easy-to-use practice wizard, which will help to guide you through the process. To get you started, open your browser, Internet Explorer, Firefox, Google Chrome, Safari, and go to Our Medical Forms website, www.ourmedicalforms.com. Click on the Practices button. This video is about helping you to get started for the first time, so click on the First Time button. The tabs across the top, numbered 1 through 5, help you to navigate through the information you have entered or will enter on ourmedicalforms.com. Since this is the first time, you must go through them in sequence as there are required fields from one tab to the next. So let's get started entering the practice information. Practice code. This is a required field. It is the code that you will give to your patients to identify your practice and can be used as part of an optional link from your website. Practice name. Also a required field. Enter the name of your practice. Website. If you have one, enter your website address like Track referring physicians. Check this box if you would like your patients to be prompted to enter the referring physician on their forms. Password. This is a required field and is used in conjunction with your email below whenever you sign into ourmedicalforms.com. Contact. A required field that identifies the contact person if we need to get in touch with someone at your practice with regard to your Our Medical Forms enrollment. Phone. A required field. Enter the phone number for your contact. Fax number. It's not a required field, but you can enter the fax number for your practice. Email. Enter your email address. This is a required field and is used in conjunction with your password above whenever you sign into ourmedicalforms.com. Confirm email. Again, a required field. Enter your email address again to confirm the one previously entered. Let's go to the next tab, number 2, to enter the practice address information. You can go to the next page by clicking on the number tab at the top or click on Next at the bottom. Enter the street address. Then the second line of your street address, if you have one. If applicable, enter the suite number and/or the building. Enter the city. Select the state from the drop-down list. Now enter your zip code. Let's go to the next tab, number 3, to enter the billing address information. You can go to the next page by clicking on the number tab at the top or click Next at the bottom. If your billing address is the same as the practice address you entered on the previous page, under tab number 2, click the Same as Regular checkbox, and the information will be copied over for you. Otherwise, enter your billing address. We're now ready to go to the next tab, number 4, to select a billing plan. You can go to the next page by clicking on the number tab at the top or click Next at the bottom. Click on the Click for Plan button to bring up the Select a Plan panel. Here you will make your choice of the plan you wish to purchase. Standard is a plan for up to 5 providers and/or 3 locations. Standard Plus covers up to 10 providers and/or 5 locations. Premium, up to 25 providers and/or 10 locations. You also have the option for selecting a 1 or 2-year plan. Here we're going to select the standard plan for 1 year. Click on the Submit key. The Select a Plan panel goes away, and the plan type, plan length, and plan amount are populated based on your selection. If you wish to change it, click on the Click for Plan button again and do the process over. When you're okay with your plan choice, go to the next tab, number 5, to provide some other details. Remember, you can go to the next page by clicking on the Number tab at the top or click Next at the bottom of the screen. Under the Referred By drop-down, select how you heard about ourmedicalforms.com. Here we select Member. For Refer Source, you can provide a little detail about the referred by source. Here we entered the member's name that referred us, Mary Smith. If the referred by source provided an agent ID, enter it. The next field, Print Template, is used to determine what forms will be used and printed when a patient is signed on using your practice code. The 3 default templates are dental practice, medical practice with a medical history questionnaire, medical practice without a medical history questionnaire. Select specialties. Select one or more specialties that your practice provides. Feel free at this point to scroll back and forth through the tabs to review the data entered. When you are done, click on the Finish button. Based on the plan you previously selected under the Plan Details in tab number 4, you can now process your credit card payment to begin allowing patients to access your patient forms online. If you want to review your selection, click on the Back to Previous Page button and select tab 4, Plan Details. When done, click on Finish again. To complete your process, click on Join Now. From here, enter your credit card information. On the left side, you'll see the total amount that's going to be charged for the transaction. When you've finished entering all your information in, click the Pay button. Now that you have completed your PayPal transaction, you can go back and enter the other locations and providers for your practice. To view, add, modify, or delete locations, click on the Locations button. The first location is already entered based on the practice address you entered in the Practice Wizard. To add another location, click the checkbox to the left of New Record, and then click the Submit button near the bottom right-hand corner. Enter the new information for your new location and click the Submit button at the bottom. You will then get a notification of your location insert and whether or not it was successful. Click on the Back to Previous page. To edit or modify an existing location, click on the Locations button again. Now click on the Radio button to the left of the record you would like to edit, and then click the Submit button near the bottom right-hand corner. Make your updates and click the Submit button at the bottom. You will then get a notification of your location update and whether or not it was successful. Click on the Back to Previous Page button to return to the Practice Wizard. To view, add, modify, or delete providers, click on the Providers button and follow the same procedure as you did for locations. Click on the checkbox to the left of New Record and click the Submit button to enter a new provider. Return to the Practice Wizard by clicking on the Back to Previous page. You are now ready and set up for patients to begin accessing your patient forms online. Thank you.